3.5 years since the accidental death of Donald Ray Moose, who was an inmate at a Manitoba jail. He died in hospital of an alleged overdose of antidepressant and anxiety medication administered by health staff at the correctional institution.
Today was the first day of an estimated 2-week-long inquest into his death. APTN Shanine Robinson brings you the story.
We want answers.
Louise Moose had to lay her younger brother to rest far too soon. The father of 5 was only 32 years old when he died.
It's been a hard 3 years. It's really hard when I see the kids.
3 years waiting for answers as to why her brother died of an accidental overdose while he was serving a 4-year sentence in Manitoba's Headingley Correctional Institution.
His cellmate said he laid there and he was practically looked like someone that was already dead.
Autopsy files indicate Moose died of a cardiac arrest after being given an overdose of the antidepressant, anti-anxiety medication amitriptyline, a medication his family says he shouldn't have been given in the first place because of the possible effects it could have mixed with his diabetes. According to medical reports, Raymond Moose was taking an increased dose of the drug for about 7 weeks. Documented inmate statements say during those weeks, Moose appeared swollen and his skin color changed. His sister remembers talking to him on the phone a few days before, and he told her he was having a hard time breathing.
He was walking around disoriented all the time. He was bloating. Sometimes he wouldn't make sense. He'd go sit off on his own and just doze off, and they'd try and wake him up and couldn't get him to respond. Like this went on for a long time.
The night he died, Moose had shallow breath and was unresponsive to glucose for his diabetes. His cellmate called guards at 10:30 p.m. He was pronounced dead at a Winnipeg hospital by 4:30 a.m.
And my main question is, would my brother still be alive today if he got the proper medical attention that he needed?
Now an inquest will be underway for at least 2 weeks in Manitoba court.
Getting to the truth is what an inquest is all about, but we want to be able to pose the questions our way, and we have different issues than perhaps the government has.
The family's lawyer says their file requesting provincial funding to help pay for court costs was denied.
Well, we're talking about huge numbers of dollars, and realistically, no individual, no family should ever be subject to this kind of burden.
An email response to APTN from Manitoba Justice says that the family has now made an application challenging the decision to decline funding, and that this matter is currently before the court, and we have no further comments. And while she waits and hopes for the answers she's looking for, Louise Moose wants people to know that her brother was more than just a prison inmate. He graduated with a master's degree in business and was the valedictorian of his class.
He was human and a good person. I'm not going to make excuses for him, but we all make mistakes. But we all deserve to be treated equally.
Shanine Robinson, APTN National News, Winnipeg.
A human rights